If you live in California, you might be aware that, well, the rain god has paid us a little visit.
A historic series of storms is leaving scenes like this in several parts of Northern California.
We've had 3 straight weeks of deadly rainstorms. The storms ended yesterday, and we wanted to come up to Northern California, where the flooding has been brutal.
It's been a race to higher ground in Northern California after a massive storm. Many residents in Sacramento County have been ordered to evacuate.
Perhaps none have been more affected by the storms than the homeless population. Here in the Sacramento River, there's a homeless encampment built entirely upon an island known as Bannon Island. It's that way. And I fear we may have arrived too late. The entire thing might have been consumed by water. People, if you're new here, I'd appreciate you subscribing to the channel. We upload every Sunday at 9 a.m. and if you wouldn't mind giving us a like, that makes me feel a little braver before I paddle into the unknown. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream, looking for a homeless island. Life is but a dream.
This is a public safety alert. I'm here to let you know your dog's a mutt and your son has a coke problem.
They just came out right now. I'm just like on the lawn. I'm physically on the lawn. It's tickling the taint of my kayak.
You don't have the guts to come out here and face me. I've run aground on your back lawn. Your Bermuda grass has me shipwrecked, but still you hide.
There he is, Neeks.
Come out here, you yellow belly. What are you looking at? I'm kayaking. What do you think I'm doing? Doesn't matter who I am. What matters is who you are, sir. You're a man about to be dominated. Psychically, spiritually, and if you take one step toward me, physically. And it's not trespassing, it's kayaking, buddy, right here in your backyard. Do something about it. I'm participating in water sports. Is that what you're gonna tell the police? Excuse me, officer? Yeah, I've got an exceedingly handsome man in yellow in my backyard participating in water sports, making his cardio and upper body toned. You're gonna have to deal with me until the flood recedes, sir. And put some pants on, you sicko. I can see your bulge.
Why are you hassling me though?
Why are you hassling me?
I don't get it.
I don't get you. I don't get what you're about. Why are you in boxer shorts? It's 3 p.m.
I went to work at 4 in the morning.
Just check out to you, Nico. The 4 a.m. riser. 4 a.m., that's the hour a coal miner keeps. And a coal miner, I guess this is the one compliment I'm gonna pay you, sir, couldn't afford a house such as this. You sick bastard. You sicko. I know everything that goes on in those 4 walls. I know about your BDSM room downstairs. I know about your cocaine coffee table. I even know about the orgies. Yep. All right, sir, you have a good day. We're gonna take off. Do you mind if we just make our way through the side yard here?
Why are you guys hassling me?
We just drifted in and I had a megaphone. I figured it was the right thing to do.
All right, sir, you take care. Seems we're nearly out of batteries anyway. This is really a beautiful house. You built quite a lovely life for yourself. Danny! There he is! I came and scouted out the area to make sure it'd be safe for Nico and his camera and his sissiness. And it was. But while over here scouting, I met Danny, a man who shares my name and who owns an inner tube. He's gonna show us around Bannon Island. Danny, is living around here, does having a sense of balance, a little bit of athleticism, does that help you? I can tell you're a natural athlete just from that spring. So Danny, where did you used to live around here?
From this bridge all the way back.
Oh, that way?
Yep.
I'm telling Danny, let's go. Where was your tent exactly, Danny?
Like I said, I didn't have a tent. I had all this property.
This is your property.
All this property.
And was there a deed? Was there any sort of formal paperwork? Kids? Tent set up.
I don't get along with people that steal stuff and people that talk. You know what I mean?
I don't like those people either.
One of us have a hole or something, there's bubbles under there, something's underneath us.
It's probably me. I think this thing is going to be submerged in about 15 minutes. I'm trying to make the best of it before I go under.
Okay. Well, jump on here.
Thank you, Danny. You'd save me?
Jump on here. This holds more than 2 people.
I promise I don't steal and I don't talk. I talk a little bit of.
Well, but your name is Danny, so how about you? You know what I mean?
What's your astrological sign? I bet you're a Pisces.
I'm a Sagittarius.
All right. Well, we don't have that in common.
Like I said, from this part of the bridge all the way back, it's all my stuff. It's all me.
Let's check it out. Is some of your property still over here?
Oh yeah, I feel like okay. See that wetsuit hanging on the tree right
Yeah. Let's go check this thing out. Danny, I want to ask you a question, if you will, about philosophy. Clearly, this flood was devastating. A lot of ancient cultures have a flood myth. The myth of Atlantis, a city being buried beneath water because the people were sinning, or the story of Noah and the ark. Do you think maybe that God was punishing the people who were talking and ripping you off around here by flooding Bannon Island?
I don't think so, because I was on the island. Oh, this is
And you're a good person. But you survived and you met me, so things are looking up.
I did. And you know what? God was just cleaning out my backyard for me.
He did clean it out in a way.
I've been here for 4 years, and the Rangers have bulldozed my place.
Everything? All your tents?
Everything. They bulldozed everything.
All 14 of them?
Well, they bulldozed everything.
Huh.
Telling me that it's starting to be like last time. I'm starting to accumulate too much stuff, so...
Their issue was you were accumulating too much stuff?
Had too much stuff.
See, that's right there. That's communism, Daddy. The Rangers were getting jealous because you're the guy over here living like Donald Trump of Bannon Island.
I assume...
You got 1 tent, 2 tents, all of a sudden there's 14. You have around here?
And I got... No, just my wife. My wife and my son.
Congratulations. Well, you have a beautiful family, and a lot of Rangers, they have miserable lives. Have you seen the alcoholism rate in the police? Sky high. Sky high. And they see you happy with a wife you love and a son, and they're like, psh, this guy, we're gonna bulldoze his tents.
They bulldozed.
What do you think about my cameraman, Nico? I've been asking everybody.
He seems cool to me.
He's got, how should I put it, sticky fingers, Danny.
If he had sticky fingers...
He does have sticky fingers.
Then, I would be checking his pockets before he left. He's got a job, he's holding the camera, he's happy, you know what I mean? That, man,
I don't know if I'd call it a job. If carrying a camera until his arms burn with lactic acid and suffering near constant verbal abuse is a job, then yes, he's gainfully employed. Danny, who is your best friend up at Bannon Island? Or up there right now? Really?
That's why I'm back here.
Dang.
I don't, they're shady motherfuckers.
That guy Turbo seemed very nice.
Turbo's cool.
Yeah.
Cool. He came to my place one time and took something, and I sent someone over to get it back, and he told them that the black in him made him take it. And he was sorry.
At least he was honest. It's funny, I made love to a woman one night. I pulled out my penis and she said, "You call that a penis?" And I said, "That's the Irish in me."
Hey, I like that.
You can just blame it on that racial background.
I like that.
Nico, you're free to steal that. Jacket retrieval. Hey, I can tell you're a man of exquisite taste. Our names are alike, we dress alike. Danny, we're pimps. Pimps. Absolutely. Yeah. Is she with you here, your wife? Wow. Will we be able to meet her? Danny, I can give you some more money to meet her because that's her time too. I want to pay her for her time.
Well, you don't have to give me money, but I can definitely use some money.
Yeah, I got you, man. Let's go up and meet him. Let's get on dry land. Washing up for the next bit. You know, for a long time I was really depressed. And then I realized why. Because I had never fought an orcish shaman versus an elvish jingle hunter.
Raid Shadow Legends is today's sponsor. A game that feels like a blockbuster movie mixed with a classic PC RPG game. And it's all right here on your phone.
Recently, Raid added a real nifty faction called the Sylvan Watchers, with forest elves, scary-looking tree spirits, and living rock monsters. There's loads of character variety in this faction, with each champion being in tune with nature in a cool and unique way. To all new Raid players, there's more, as you can vote for your favorite starter champion. Just download Raid from the link below, go to championselect.plarium.com, and begin voting. It runs from January 16th until February 10th, and you can even win some awesome in-game and real-life prizes too, like Amazon gift cards worth up to $1,000. Head down in the description and download Raid Shadow Legends right now. If you do, you can get legendary champion Ronda Rousey. Yeah, the MMA legend Ronda Rousey. She's a character. All you gotta do is download the app, play the game for 7 days, and she's yours for free. Watch her judo toss a troll. Edmund's gonna be in her corner. Head movement, check it out.
New players, scan the QR code or click the link in the description. You'll get unique bonuses that total up to $35.
We're talking a free epic champion, Jotun, and 100k silver, 50 gems, and 2 epic skill tomes. All these treasures will be linked down below. For new players, for 30 days only. Goodbye. Yeah. Well, I want you to know, Danny, that I am a Jeet Kune Do brown belt. I knew you fought from the start. What's up, Turbo? What's going on, man?
Was it fun? I just found how people don't like cameras around here, dog, so I'm trying to take me this way. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, Turbo.
What's up, baby?
Turbo, do you not like cameras?
I love cameras.
You loves cameras. Hey, Turbo. Let's see a little bit right now. They should make you breakdance at airport security.
Hell no.
If you got a bomb, it's coming out. We're a different kind of camera crew. We ain't the LA Times. We smoke, we fight, we Oh, hi. Very nice to meet you.
Kim, this is Danny.
Kim. Kim, beautiful to meet you. This is Sticky. Hey, keep him away from your tent. Kim, I implore you. The candles, the cookware, it'll all be gone.
Okay, Kim and Danny.
So what's up? How is it living out here?
Rough. He takes really good care of me.
Well, he's the Donald Trump of Bannon Island. That's what I've been calling him.
I'm spoiled. He does everything.
How long have the two of you been married?
We've been together almost 12 years.
Wow. And are you two... I know there have been struggles in marriage, and especially when the tent is underwater, but you love each other. Your love is undying.
Well, this sounds a little odd, but being homeless, I believe, has saved our relationship.
Wow. Tell me why, Kim.
Because it's brought us closer, and emotionally we drifted apart because we went through so much, and then to realize what we have right in front of us, we take it for granted.
Yeah.
And it just showed us the appreciation, and to cherish what you have.
Speaking of what you have,
oh, thank you.
Cherish those Marlboro 100. I understand they're good. Danny, do you see this as your Mar-a-Lago?
What's that?
That's Trump's house, Donald Trump's house. Yeah.
You see, I got more stuff than everybody else. I got like 7, 8 bikes up here.
Wow. I know you're a stud. You're a physical stud. You're an athlete. I know you probably have a very healthy sex life. Does nobody bother you when you and Kim are making love in there?
Nobody bothers me at all.
At all. Because they know if they do.
Then you're going to get it.
Say you and Kim were making love in the tent Sunday afternoon and somebody comes knocking. Hey, Danny, can I get a smoke? Can I borrow one of your lanterns? What do you do?
Tell them, go away, I'm busy.
And again, as a Jeet Kune Do black belt, my move has always been go for the eyes, switch, groin kick. What is your self-defense move of choice?
Depends on where I'm at.
You're out here on the bank in front of your tent and somebody's been interrupting your lovemaking.
Well, I finished my lovemaking first.
Kim, that's why you love this guy. That's why it's been 12 years.
And if they're still out there, then I'll handle the helper hand. It's me, I'm like a street fighter.
Yeah, no rules for you.
No rules.
Fish hooks, eye gouge.
I'm aggressive.
Yeah.
I'm aggressive from the beginning of the fight to
Yeah.
the end of the fight. I'm fully aggressive.
You channel your pit bull, just that.
I'm everywhere.
You're everywhere.
Whatever it takes, whatever it needs, I'm aggressive.
I appreciate you so much. Danny, Kim, how you doing, Turbo? How you feeling, man? You guys are the G's of this place.
We try to be. People say, oh, yeah.
Those are the good ones, right?
Yeah, they are.
What do you know about World War II, Turbo?
It was awesome. I wish I was there. No, I don't.
Here's what we're gonna do right now, because they smoked in World War II Lucky Strikes.
Yeah.
You and I are gonna light up a Lucky Strike, and we gotta do our best impression of a World War II guy. Are you down or are you down? The name's Mullen. Lieutenant Mullen. I'm not telling tall tales to either of you boys when I say that we found one of our men behind Jerry lines, dangling from his ankles from a tree, separated from his skin by a knife. He'd ejected from a bomber, and they found him. They didn't give him a trial. They didn't take him as a prisoner of war. They just dangled him there. Sans skin. 1st Cavalry encountered a band of Jerrys just south of the Ardennes. They, clearly outnumbered, threw down their weapons. Ein surrender! Ein surrender! But after the atrocity we had witnessed nearby, the right to life wasn't something we were interested in providing. So we trampled them beneath the treads of our Abrams tanks. Left them there to die and writhe in the field. Do Vietnam.
Out here in the jungle, we kill. We don't steal. We don't. We feel great. I once or twice. There you have it. Here and there we have our moments. Yeah. Other than that, it's just
Those North Vietnamese women. They'll kill you just as soon as they'll so you gotta be careful. You gotta make sure there's no hand grenades in the punani before you
They long time too.
Yeah, they long time.
Second, you love it, but you might die.
And also, if you don't use a rubber with those North Vietnamese women, those Viet Cong, well, you might contract a little bit of something. We call it jungle fever, but it's not something a pour of the Jack Daniels on the junk won't cure. It's an antiseptic, best I've ever seen. Gentlemen, I've got no use for these cigarettes. They're all yours. Is that all right? Hey, but I hope you guys had a fun time with us. I hope you guys enjoy the cigs.
Thank you guys. God bless you guys.
Hey.
Awesome. Cameraman, he's the best. I'm gonna have to see this one day.
To conclude this video, we're gonna go meet up with some old faces, familiar faces from the channel. Barbershop Evan, a favorite, and 50% of the sus dudes. Ethan. He's right over here.
You life changer.
What happened? Life changer?
You changed my life, bro.
Let's talk about this, because the last time we saw, well, not the last time we saw Ethan, the time we focused on Ethan, we deep dove, was in April, when we checked out your YouTube channel, went to your house, I made love to your girlfriend, you boxed.
He did.
You boxed
really
a man named Owen.
And I won the fight. I did win the fight.
But now, you said I've changed your life. What do you mean by that?
Well, I would say after watching the video over again, like multiple times with girlfriends and family members, I would say I really assessed for the first time in my life. I decided, you know, I need to change. I need to change for myself. And there's nothing better than like feeling that feeling, you know, looking yourself in the mirror, like the Michael Jackson song, you know, it takes time to look in the mirror and like change yourself. And I would say like
Are you a pedophile now? What are you telling me? Michael
well,
Jackson?
technically, no,
Technically. According to the state of California, yes, but I didn't know she was 16.
I discovered my passions too. Like when I gave that sermon on the mount, I'm letting you know right now that you are being deceived by the Holy Christ. I was like, I have to be a public speaker now.
Okay, so what are you doing now?
Well, I'm doing coaching now. So I took my, like what I know, like my passions and my skill sets, and I started like my online business. So it's called Social Incentive. You have to follow me.
You teaching guys how to get
I'm teaching guys how to gain confidence, that too as well. But like I have a website now. I have like a steady, I'm talking to a girl right now. So I'm not like official yet.
You got a chick? Let me show, can I see a picture of her?
I knew you were gonna ask that.
Yeah, let's see her. We gotta go to the barber shop. And if you're changing young men's lives now through public speaking, there might be an opportunity for you in here.
Okay.
Might be. Let me see a picture. Yeah. You're not off the hook. Did you her?
I did not, no. I'll be honest, I would tell you the truth if I did.
Yeah? How far did you get? Third base?
Second base. What is second base actually? Oh, then not second base. Not second.
First base?
What is first base? A kiss, right?
Make out.
Yeah, we got a first base. We did.
Is that as far as you've gone?
Yeah, because I like her. If I would have just
Nothing mutually exclusive there.
Yeah.
I like my girlfriend. I the first night.
Well, holy shit, are you serious?
Sorry to be vulgar. That's how I roll, though.
Dude. Hey, you know what? You're an animal.
Yeah.
I don't really like time those things anymore, you know? If it happens, it happens, you know?
Well, it better happen within the next week. What's up, Evan?
Evan!
Good. You know, Evan, have you just given up all hope of shaking hands with me like a black guy? Do you have to hug me like a, because if I was like doing it right, we'd be like that. But if you just know like Danny's a goofy white piece of shit, give me a hug, bring it in.
But we go back further than that. The day we took that shot on top of the building in Vegas of Jägermeister.
I think I got a picture of it. We can insert that here.
The day that happened was when we got past the simple shake, slap.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're past that.
Yeah, this thing, it's complex, it's not hygienic, this just represents an uncontrollable brotherly love. An uncontrollable brotherly love. Ethan here is he's a public speaker now, he's a life coach, and he's a Christian. Okay. He's a man of God. Maxfield's coming over, right?
Yeah.
Our buddy for a long time, Kevin Maxfield, is coming here. He's the most wouldn't you say Maxfield's maybe the most harmless person in the world?
Yes.
Except for
self-harm is entirely different because what I've seen him do to his liver and kidneys.
Yes.
Murder.
And also, if he were to get behind the wheel after injuring his kidneys and liver, well, he could do tremendous harm to a family in a minivan. I say we have Nico just kind of kicking back and filming, and you're like, yeah, dude, just this new thing we got going on. We got a motivational speaker here. And then Ethan, I think you give him the most gnarly motivational speech ever. While he's getting his hair cut.
Dude. And this is not planned at all, right?
Let me put it this way. I want you to
Can I start screaming too?
Exactly. Okay. Exactly.
I gotta bring the energy.
Like you did on the your Sermon on the Mount, where you started screaming that you are being deceived. Remember that line?
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And Evan, you gotta be totally down. Maybe like just be like, yeah, I'm trying to convert all of my customers to Christianity. Because Christians tip better. Okay?
Kevin!
What's up, bud? Good to see you, man. Oh, always a good time to see you.
How's life?
Good, man. Just another day. Good, man.
Ethan, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Motivational speaker.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the local resident motivational speaker.
Oh, dude, that's dope.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna turn it on.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw you got your. Because I was like, let me just search his shops.
All right, guys, here we go. Silence. Truth be told, life is gonna be hard. You're gonna have moments where you feel like giving up, where you feel like it's over. But let me tell you guys, I'm gonna tell you a little something about my life right now. My life hasn't always been easy. I've been made fun of. I've had people told me, you're not good enough, you're never gonna make it, you're never gonna be that guy that is on the big stage. Those people that don't see your vision, don't listen to those people. Don't you ever listen to those people that tell you that you're not good enough, that you cannot succeed in a world where there's billions of people out there, there's billions of people that don't want to see you succeed. That's when you know you're the 1%. You're the 1% when you know that you got what it takes. You got what it takes when you know you're the 1%. But do you know you're the 1% or not? I was a kid, I grew up with social anxiety. And talking to girls was my biggest fear ever. I couldn't even approach a girl. I couldn't even ask for the time. I'll be honest. As embarrassing as it sounds, I couldn't even ask for the time. I couldn't even say hi. Stop listening to other people and start living your life. You'll be broken. You'll be broken at times. Don't ever quit. Don't ever give up. Don't ever listen to anyone that tells you that you're not good enough, because guess what? You are good enough. You are enough. You're a person. You're a person created by what? By God.
Hallelujah.
You won't be tested in your convenience, you'll be tested in your chaos. I'm gonna say it one more time. You won't be tested in your convenience, you'll be tested in your chaos. Everyone knows that.
Right on, man. That's right there, dude. I was like, you get my palms all sweaty, man. I'm like, dude, this one's real.
Thanks, man. Did I motivate you? Give me a hug, bro. Give me a hug, bro. Give me a hug. God, bro.
That is awesome, man.
Thanks, man.
Keep doing your thing. So
last thing I need to do, because Danny Mullen requested it, is I need to get the demons out of you.
Danny, where is he?
Well, Dad, why'd you tell him I told you to do it, Ethan? It's supposed to be a surprise.
I'm sorry. You're right.
So Kevin was one of the top poon hounds at Casa Roble High School back in the day. Is that accurate?
We threw a party or two.
You know, you actually showed me my first ever porno tape.
Yeah, that was probably true.
It was better back then.
Yeah, VHS.
VHS, wasn't it?
You can rewind it. You
Stole it from your father.
You gotta hide it in the Dr. Dolittle 2 box. That way nobody wants to watch Dr. Dolittle 2.
When did you lose your virginity?
I think I was about like 13. Oh, wow.
It's unhealthy.
That's pretty crazy.
I don't know if that's good game or bad parenting.
It's a funny story about that one.
And the great thing is back then, like none of us had hit puberty yet, or at least I hadn't. And so these guys with massive they weren't as intimidating because you still had faith that you would grow to meet that size someday. And also in the 80s, I think there was less emphasis on sheer massive
I don't know, Ron Jeremy was pretty packing.
Yeah, but that's an exception. And Peter North was an exception. And John Holmes was an exception, yeah. Yeah, they all had big the whole time. You're right. Yeah, small for life, right? Yeah, fine. Yeah.
Sorry, bro.
That is a no.
It's always so nice coming up here to Sacramento and seeing the squad. Evan, you want to plug your barbershop once more?
Oh yeah, Evan's Barbershop. I am now officially on Yelp and Google if you're ever in Citrus Heights area. 7723 Mariposa Avenue, Citrus Heights, California, 95610.
Evan is one of the OGs on the channel, okay? So please, Evan, is it all right if I tell everybody to go to Yelp and give you 5 stars? Yes, please. Can you guys want to hop on? You want to do it for barbershop, Evan? That was what? I'd say about a 6 out of 10. I don't know. It's a weird question. How much content? Is it measured in liters? Is it measured in pounds?
Measured in hours, okay?
I got 3 bales of content.
That was a bad question.
I can say safely, a bushel of content. All right? Tuesday the 17th. 1 bushel of content.
Okay.
My master shouldn't beat me. But yeah, that's it. Thank you.